brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Chargers of San Diego. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first of four berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston set to take over. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. So much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here that if you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. In motion, the tight end. Throwing to start the drive. Ellison, and that's complete to Huff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Back to throw. Ellison, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd and 15. That one taken in by Neighbors. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets that one complete to Wicks. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. They're going to look to throw. Open man, here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ellison caught. It's Huff. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Beatty. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the bootleg. Ellison got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Looking to throw. Ellison over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Wicks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Nowadays, this has become routine, hasn't it? That was a heck of a route there by the tight end. A great double move for a big-time catch downfield.
On first down, it's Benson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So out come the Chargers. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ellison. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Beatty. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Ellison working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And, yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Off the play fake, Ellison. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 33. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Back to throw. Ellison. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
In motion goes the tight end. That's caught right side by Worthy. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Xavier Worthy. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown! And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with a sack.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up a throw. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd and 6. Zone read. Here's Benson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Ellison. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Off play action. Ellison. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ellison. And got his man complete.
Now he's loose again.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chargers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He finds his man complete. That's Benson.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Off the bootleg, Ellison, and that's complete to Huff. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Looking to throw, Ellison. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
off the play fake. Ellison. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 47 yards. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And here comes the Texans now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Texans.
They run over center with Benson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Going for it. Here's Benson.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Off-play action. Ellison.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Up the middle they go. Beatty. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll keep it on the ground. Beatty, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
A final shot before break. Ellison.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos squaring off against the Buffalo Bills.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from early and getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense and running back Trey Benson headed back onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
That's complete to Wicks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First down, Texans.
On first down, right back to Benson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 1. Open man here is Benson.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Houston.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to...
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Now Thomas will come in motion right.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Williams.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Houston set to take over. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Gets it off to Freeman.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Back to throw again.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught.
And he can't get rid of it, he's taken down.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He finds his man complete. It's Benson.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And down inside the 45.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the give, it's Benson.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field, the fullbacks for the defense. They knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Charger offense making their way back out there.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Powers through
to about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's now 3rd and 11.
He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
2nd and 14.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Chargers ready to take over.
And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown, Chargers! From 6 yards away. And the Chargers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Texans.
They'll look to throw again.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down, Houston.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a couple.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. 2nd and 2. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Texans first down.
On play action, they'll throw.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
That's complete to Wicks.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now back to throw.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. If they've stopped them 2 out of 3 times, usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. In motion left, that's Reed.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Finds Komet on the quick slant.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
He'll look to throw.
Open man is Palmer.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Back to throw.
Open man here is Benson.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff here to Benson.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now look at him go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throwing left side, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on third down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On the give, this is their fullback. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now a handoff up the middle. Phillips across the 30 to the 31-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.